What's up, YouTube? AJ here, back with another review for you guys. I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to be reviewing a fragrance from the house of Mont Blanc, and the name of that fragrance is Explorer. I got the bottle right here to show you guys, give you guys a close-up. So right here we got the Mont Blanc emblem, and the cap has nice chrome finish to it, and on top of the cap we have the Mont Blanc emblem there as well. And show you guys the atomizer. Here's the atomizer, and on top of the atomizer, if you guys can see, we have the Mont Blanc emblem there as well, and cap snaps back into place real well, so if you guys want to pick it up from the cap, you're safe to do that. Now this is a 30 ml size, so it's a small bottle, but I plan on getting a bigger one eventually because this is a great smelling scent, guys. It's actually been my signature scent for the past year and a half, and I'm actually really excited to review it for you guys. So for those of you guys who aren't familiar with the House of Mont Blanc, they are a company that's known for making pens, and they make fragrances as well. And they have some popular ones out there like Legend, Individuel. I own those two fragrances, and to my nose, I think they're great scents. And they have another one out there called Starwalker, which I've heard good things about Starwalker, and I haven't smelled it yet, but I want to get my nose on that one. And I believe they make some female fragrances too. So getting into the notes of Explorer, in the top notes we have bergamot, clary sage, and pink pepper. And the heart notes we have vetiver, leather, and cocoa. And in the base notes we have patchouli, ambrophix, and akagala wood. Now I don't know what akagala wood is, so I wouldn't be able to tell you guys what that smells like. But right off the bat, after initial spray of Explorer, I get it's mostly like a woody fragrance with some citrus in there, and with a spicy undertone. So it's pretty much, overall it's a woodsy scent with some citrus mixed in there, and the pink pepper, I think, is what gives it the spicy undertone in the top notes. And then as it starts to dry down, to my nose, I get a little bit of vetiver as it starts to dry down into the heart notes. Leather, I don't really get leather that much. And interestingly, there's cocoa in this fragrance too, which I never even knew there was cocoa in it until I researched the notes. But yeah, guys, this is a really great scent. It performs well on my skin too. I get about 8 to 9 hours longevity, and for first hour and a half to 2 hours I get solid projection, and then after that it starts to dry down and starts to become a close skin scent. As far as versatility goes, I think you could pull this one off year round. I've been wearing it year round, and I get compliments when I wear it most of the time. So overall, I mean, this is a really great fragrance, guys. I suggest you sample it, try it. So with that being said, it's time to get the elephant out of the room, guys. So it is said that this fragrance is a clone of Creed's Aventus. Now, me personally, I don't like to consider a fragrance a clone of another fragrance, because the way I look at it is whoever made that fragrance took the time to craft and make the fragrance. So, for somebody to call a fragrance a clone of something else, I don't agree with it. Now, does Mont Blanc Explorer smell like Creed's Aventus? Yes, it does. Those two fragrances smell very much alike, and I have an experience with that I want to share with you guys later on in the video. So I first came across this scent last year in April of 2019. So I believe that's when the scent came out too. Last year, sometime around March or April. So last year, I was in Chicago. Hey, shout out to all you Chi-Town fans out there. Yeah. Chicago, yeah, cool city, guys. So I was in a Macy's in Chicago, and I saw that they were advertising Explorer in the fragrance department. So, and I think at that time they were rolling it out as an exclusive. So, yeah, it was just barely coming out around that time. So I went over there to try it on. I sprayed on my neck. I did a couple sprays on my neck, and then I was wearing a long sleeve shirt that day, so I didn't spray directly on my wrist like I normally would. So what I did was I did a couple sprays on the cuff of my long sleeve, so I could compare the two scents. You know, having sprays on my neck and then having sprays on a piece of clothing that I was wearing. So the next day, I was on my way to O'Hare Airport, and I was in an Uber. And the Uber driver asked me, "What are you wearing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm wearing Mont Blanc Explorer." And they said, "Oh, that smells really good." So I got a compliment, the day after I wore it. And on that day, I was wearing the same shirt that I was wearing when I first sprayed Explorer on, like, the day prior. So, and I wasn't wearing I didn't spray any cologne on before I left to go to the airport. So I was just wearing that same long sleeve shirt that I was wearing when I first sprayed Explorer, and I got a compliment on it, guys. So, and when I got back to Arizona shortly after that trip, I went to the mall, and that's when I bought this bottle. I picked this one up at Macy's for $60. You can find a better deal on FragranceNet, and you can find a 3.4 ounce for around that same price range, $60 or a little more. I think probably anywhere from $60 to $80 you can pick one up, 3.4 ounce. So in my opinion, I don't think you could go wrong with what you're paying for and what you're getting, because it's a great scent. Versatile, you can wear it year round. It's a compliment getter. And so here's my experience with how this smells like Creed's Aventus. So 2 weekends ago, I was at a Neiman Marcus because I wanted to try on Creed's Aventus. So I went to Neiman Marcus and I sprayed Creed's Aventus on my wrist. And I went to walk around the mall just to see how it would perform on my skin. So about 30 minutes after I sprayed Aventus on my wrist, I went to smell my wrist, and guys, I kid you not, I immediately got Mont Blanc Explorer, like, to my nose. When I went to smell my wrist, it was like I was smelling Mont Blanc Explorer. I kid you not. And that's how it was to my nose. And it actually shocked me a little bit, because let me just tell you guys. So last year when I first tried on Mont Blanc Explorer, see, I didn't remember how Creed's Aventus smelled like, because I had tried it on like long before I tried on Mont Blanc Explorer. I didn't remember what Aventus smelled like. So, having Mont Blanc Explorer as my signature scent for like the past year and a half, and then I went to try on Creed's Aventus like 2 weekends ago, it was like, man, like it smelled just like Mont Blanc Explorer. Like after 30 minutes of me spraying Aventus, I got Explorer, guys. So if you guys are out there trying to find an alternative of Creed's Aventus, I suggest you pick up Explorer, because I mean this smell is very identical to Aventus, and this will get you there too. This will get you close to Aventus, very close, and I think it would be hard to tell the differences of the two scents, other than, you know, obviously Aventus has the Creed DNA, and, you know, Explorer has Mont Blanc's DNA. So now here's another interesting thing about the two houses, actually. Now, don't quote me on this, guys, but it is said that this is Mont Blanc's revenge on Creed, because back in the early 2000s, Mont Blanc came out with a cologne, Individuel, and then a few years after that, Creed came out with the original Santal. Now, it is said that Creed's original Santal is pretty much an expensive version of Mont Blanc's Individuel. So, in turn, Mont Blanc got their revenge by creating this to smell just like Creed's Aventus. Now, like I said, don't quote me on that. I mean, I don't know if that's all the way true, but I mean, and if you guys are to watch other fragrance reviewers, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of that. Or if not, I'm sure you guys will hear that that is like a common rumor in the fragrance community. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. That's my review of Mont Blanc Explorer. Again, a great scent, guys. I hope you guys go out there and at least sample it, try it. I plan on giving you guys more reviews of my own fragrances for my own collection. I'm actually currently building on my own collection right now as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and you guys have a great day. Peace.